What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about a handful of, in my opinion, some top-tier altcoins. We're going to be going over XRP first. We're going to move on from there to XDC, HBAR, DOT, and finishing it up with ICP, all for Atul Kulkarni. We're doing these at your request, my friends. So without any further ado, you guys, let's get into this. Looking at it here, looking at XRP, yes, classic media, man. XRP got hacked, Ripple got hacked. No, it wasn't Ripple. It was an individual who has an affiliation with Ripple. But you know, I'm sure everybody's already aware of that, so I'm not going to go into detail too much. But I would assume if it incited a sell, that means you're due for some upside, right? Whenever you get negative news that turns out to be not negative, it was a misunderstanding, you get upside. And we have a perfect example of that back here. Maybe it was here. I think it was here when XRP beat the SEC, right? The news headlines were XRP wins Ripple wins the lawsuit against the SEC, and then people actually read the articles and like, oh, Ripple didn't win, they got a tie. Oh, okay, so that's we got clarification on some stuff, which is nice, but you know they were found guilty, they were found in violation of some SEC codes, and they were found innocent of some things the SEC was accusing them of. Specifically, like one thing each, I'm pretty sure. It's been a while since I read the articles, but yeah, it was both. It was a draw. So right now, oh, Ripple gets hacked. Oh, it's not actually hacked. It's just a constituent of Ripple that got hacked. Okay, so we probably move back up. I bet Ripple will move up from here, which is nice, you know, to kind of think about, because that fits with this narrative that I've been painting like for a while now, man, that we're in this nice uptrend. And we're at the bottom of it right now. I would expect that we go up. This is probably a decent buying zone. I bet we're going to go up from here, like immediately, very soon, within the next week or two. Like very soon. We're probably going to make our way up above these highs, given time. Maybe we move up to 70 cents, 60 cents, and then we come back down to like 50 cents, and then we move up. It might not be a straight line. Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. But nonetheless, I don't think we're going to see lower lows than this. I do think we will see higher highs than this. It will be given time, several weeks, several months probably. And that's that. That's XRP. So I don't really want to look too much more into it. Look at that bullish divergence on the daily, man. You're in this nice downtrend on your daily RSI. Bullish divergence here, double bottom on your, yeah, this is perfect to break out of this. I think you really are. You're gonna move up very soon, man. Within the next week is my genuine opinion. Maybe tomorrow, maybe within a week from now. I would assume after Sunday's close. Probably after this week closes, sometime literally next week. Let's talk about XDC now. XDC USD on Tether, sure. Bullish divergence here as well. Looking nice. Kind of a more bearish RSI in my opinion, but kind of looking nice. You do have bullish divergence at the moment, but to be fair, this can go away. The day is still open. We have 17.5 hours left. If this keeps closing red, we get low enough, that bullish divergence can go away. Rejecting the 40 area is not a good look. Spending a lot more time below the 50 than above it. Like if you look at this whole range for what it's worth, right? How much of it was below this line, below the 50? How much was above it? Most was below it. And I would assume that in correspondence with the price, yes, you went down. Sure, you went up sometimes. You even had a higher high here, but lower lows nonetheless. And actually, you just broke out of this range very recently, right? Just kind of broke that range, back tested it as resistance. I think you're going lower. I do. And where are you going to go? Here you are at 4.3 cents right now. 4.1, maybe 3.67, something like that. Going lower. Makes sense. It's nothing to be worried about. Good opportunity to buy. All the XDC faithfuls that are looking to scoop this thing up on the cheap so they can load their bags up for the nice rocket launch at the end of the cycle here, or toward the the middle and the end of the cycle. You're going to get an opportunity to buy this thing lower. 3.7 cents, 3.3 cents, maybe down there, man. Genuine opinion. That's all I got for XDC. HBAR. I like the weekly RSI. You could come lower. You could come lower. Wouldn't be crazy. You're kind of in this grand accumulation phase, right? Kind of grand. You're at the top of it, and now you're probably going down. I doubt you go to the bottom of it. I doubt that you see these like low prices here. So let's take a relative fib. Bottom to top, 61869 sounds about right, looks about right in my opinion. Somewhere between about 5.8 cents to 6.14 cents. That's where I think you're going. Yeah. Lower. Daily RSI looks sad. It's just waiting to move lower. You're holding support at this relative area for a little brief bit, but you haven't gotten the positive reactions that you'd want to see if you were to move higher. So probably again down to about 6.14 to 5.79, 5.8 cents, something like that. That's H bar. Pretty easy. Dot. Let's see how you doing. Oh man. Dot looks like it wants to go lower too. Broke out of this uptrend right here, right? Definitely did. I bet you even back tested it. Let's see. Nope, you didn't. I was hopeful and I was wrong. Maybe drawn like that you did. I don't know. But nonetheless, lower highs, lower lows. That was a lower high there. Relatively speaking, off of this high to this low. 0.5 rejection. The grand for this range high. Right off the 382 common. Rejecting the 50. Downtrend in your RSI. All the right things to go lower. I don't think you stop at $6. I think you go lower than that. Where are you going to go? Probably down at least to 585, if not down to 520 or 484. I kind of would expect this 6968, 618 area. But you might not hit these lines specifically. Maybe you do bottom out somewhere in this between the green line and the 618. Maybe you do. But lower than that low is where I think you're going for sure. Somewhere between, if I really had to guess, somewhere between 520 and 585. With the potential to go a little lower than that even, but that's my best guess. So that's DOT. Let's finish this bad boy up with ICP. One of my, probably one of my least favorite cryptos, honestly. It's not that I hate it. It's not that I want to see it fail. I just don't think it's worth all the hype. I think, you know, if you're participating in the ecosystem, you're getting some of those rewards in coins, whatever. You're having coins minted for you, or like you're getting, I don't know how it works. I haven't really looked into the fundamentals, and I know all the ICP faithfuls are going to be like, you're talking smack about this thing and you don't even know anything about it. I really don't know anything about it, man, but I'm looking at the technicals. I know the market cap valuation. I know what it's done. I know the dilution that it's been facing throughout its whole time. I know that to see the same all-time high in market cap as you were back here, literally at $600, if it was by the closing basis at $223 to get the same market cap valuation you had back there, all you'd have to do now is move to $30. So I do know that you've diluted a lot. I don't need to know the fundamentals, man. I got charts, and what I'm here to tell you is it's very unlikely, in my opinion, that you see new all-time highs. Probably also very unlikely that you see prices above $88. Here you are at $12 now. That's okay, still decent gains, but there are plenty of cryptos that are lined up for a 10x or more. This is not one of them. I think the market cap will 10x or more, and that's why I was saying the people who participate in the ecosystem, however it works, if they get these coins, they will benefit the most. But people who are investing, who are speculating in this coin, it's not worth the hype, man. It got some attention with this move at the right time, right when like we're at the beginning of the cycle. Smart play. However it worked out, maybe it wasn't smart, maybe it was just time to move up. But definitely got the attention of some people. It's going to underperform. Anybody who is just investing in this thing, not participating in the ecosystem, it's going to underperform. It's going to do well. It's at $12 now. I bet it does move up to $20-something, $50-something even. Much past $80, I don't think so. I don't think it'll break $100. I'm very confident in that. But let's talk about the more immediate term. You have been overbought for a while. You're actually even overbought right now. If this week closes red, what it's going to look like is you rejected the overbought zone, because the little pivot is actually right there, like literally right there at the overbought zone. So if this week closes red, you've not only just been out from the overbought zone out of it, but you're rejecting the overbought zone too. And you've got this bearish divergence coming into play, and you're rejecting the green line. So you're only up 1.95% this week. You have 2 days and 18 hours left. Let's see how it happens. I bet you do close this week red, and I bet you do get that weekly rejection off the overbought zone, and you probably move lower. And where are you going to go to? You know, probably something off of this line, maybe. Down to around 830, 840, 850. Hold on. Something like that. Yeah, I think you're going lower. That's really all I got to say, man. Yeah. Hidden bearish divergence. You know, your daily RSI doesn't look half bad. I'll give you that. It doesn't look half bad, but I think you've got lower to go. Lower highs, lower lows. I think you're going to see the end of this once you see the oversold zone, but that's it. So if you like the video, hit that like button, subscribe to see more. If there's a winner out of all these, I would say it's probably XRP. It's the only one that looks like it wants to move up in the immediate terms. That's it. Bye-bye.